Hello, everybody. Today we have another hot fix. It came out yesterday, about 22 hours ago from the time I'm recording this video, and I had wanted to make sure I made something so I can at least have it covered so it's not going as late. I might. Don't worry about the background sounds. The merms are just having fun up there. Okay, I was trying to create a little fancy setup, but tentacles always ruin it all. Uh, the best changes from this new patch is Shadow Merms and Shadow Merm Guards now ignore spiderwebs and don't trigger them. Merms with shoddy tools or slightly less shoddy tools will help clear garden detritus and dig farm soil. And I was told that the farm soil that they dig is better than you could ever hope to dig on like console Don't Starve Together. So basically, if you're gonna want to have perfectly planted crops on as like a controller user or a console player, you just have the merms do it. It's kind of wild. The merms can basically pretty much do everything. They can even farm for you now. So that's gonna be insane. I think if they're able to do this, this is just a side note, and this is something that Kirby was talking to me about. If you guys know who Kirby is, if they're able to code the merms to be able to dig the farm soil in even patches, like how you were able to do it with geo placement or like auto till mods and stuff like that, they should make it so the base game has some sort of grid. This would help console players because they can actually have like built-in geometric placement, and it would also help people just trying to do basic things like till their garden better. So I think if they're able to implement this into a merms like AI, they should be able to give it to players as a base part of the game. Because we definitely need it. I know it's something the community has been asking for a long time. It definitely was miserable when I played Don't Starve Together on PS4, and this was something that was really annoying trying to place like the crock pots close enough to be able to open the fridge and everything like that, but I was always just slightly off. Like I just would like a little screen to be added. Maybe that could be something they do with this update in the future. They also explored wormholes will show brighter on the minimap while wearing the rose-colored glasses and having the shadow skill 2 skill. Nona may dismiss dark vestiges by closely examining them again. And spectacles will keep their cache boxes to whichever they belong to and will no longer spawn new ones in caves. So that's good. Players testing in beta may need to teleport to a cache location if it's too far out of bounds once to fix their current save state. Okay, so this is just in case it was bugged before. It'll reset it if you do that. And Spectacle's cache boxes will try to avoid intersecting with other solid objects. Winona's machines will not automatically sync with her skill tree levels. We already had this. Existing machines may need to be redeployed. They kind of said that in the previous update, but basically, if you pick it up and then place it back down, it'll fix any of the issues that you were having. And Light and Strike will now dig up tree stumps instead of deleting them. That's an interesting thing, maybe for a future farm, kind of like the Thumper. Shadow Strike now costs less energy and does a small amount of planar damage at the point of impact before spawning a patch of vines. Okay, that's cool. I think the patch of vines idea was cool. The whole buff they did to that, the costing less energy and a small amount of planar damage is also a huge buff. The impact point does not scale with explosive volley skills, but the vine patch does. Increase the damage and duration of vines. They no longer transfer aggro back to the catapult. Okay, that's good. Catapults and vines no longer damage friendly followers. Wait, they okay, that's good. You don't want to be damaging any of like the piggies you have following you. All catapult attacks no longer damage walls. That's perfect. I don't know why they ever were. Redeploying a catapult will fully restore its health. Whoa. Redeploying a catapult. Okay, that's gonna be a pretty insane. This is kind of like my first time reading this thing. I mainly just briefed it for the farm soil digging up merms thing, but redeploying a catapult, that means during the fight when it's about to break, you can just pick it up and place it back down and it's full health. That's pretty nutty. Teletransport station now costs energy when receiving teleports. That's good. Portasol can now be used while mounted. Winona, oh, you can teleport your beefalo. That's cool. Winona will regain a minimum amount of sanity and her hunger when rescued by Charlie. If her sanity and her hunger are too low. Okay. Crab King tweaks will taunt before healing. Okay, so you have time to go up and hit him while he's healing. Will now re-ice after taking a threshold of damage or killing all of the arms. Okay, okay. So if you break his ice, and you start damaging him, he will re-ice the ice, so you have to keep hitting him again. And if you get rid of all his claw arms, then he will re-ice as well. So that's good. They're making his fight harder. His fight was a little too easy. I know a lot of people were saying that, so I think this is a perfect small change, just making it so you can't just infinitely tank his damage. He actually gets to use his shields, and they also improved the claw AI. So that's the final change. If you guys would like to see the entire list of bug fixes and stuff like that, I'm going to start leaving the links to these hotfixes in the description because that was asked in my previous comment, and I hope to see you guys soon. If you do want to come out and check out some live gameplay from me for Don't Starve Together on July 4th, July 4th, yes, I know it's a funny day to start, but July 4th, I'm going to be starting a new mega base on my world, and we're going to be streaming it the entire month of July up to July 25th. So July 4th to 25th, we will be streaming DST almost every day. The weekends might have some variety games, but if you guys want to see me doing some live DST gameplay, it will be there for you guys. And I don't know. I hope to see you guys there. It might be chaotic at the start because sometimes I'm a little boosted, as you can tell in my some of my previous like ruins clear videos. But overall, it'll be a lot of fun. The reason we're stopping on the 25th is 7 Days to Die 1.0 launch comes out, and if you don't know, that game's been in beta for or alpha for like 12 plus years. So this is a huge launch. I am a huge enjoyer of this game. It's a very fun game. I was starting to make content on that on Twitch, and I'll probably make episode number variants of that for YouTube for you guys to watch on there for 7 Days to Die content. But that's what's coming up. I just wanted to conclude that at the end, and I hope to see you guys there.